What is up, my butter biscuits? Y'all, I'm fully looking like Mr. Potato today because I'm not wearing a beanie. I'm actually in the middle of filming a review, which actually, ironically enough, is a Huda Beauty review you guys will see within the next couple days. Within today's video, we're going to be talking about Huda Beauty's lawsuit, which I actually knew nothing about. However, this was like making headlines actually back in October of 2020, and I'm so shook that I literally never even heard about this. However, I saw it this time around, so I'm going to give a little bit of a recap of what's going on and then the lawsuit that's actually settling right now, because if you guys did purchase a Neon Obsession palette, you guys can actually like sign up. I actually don't know how to sign up. I'm just going to tell you guys that right now within this video. I won't be able to tell you how because I don't know how, because I've never purchased one of those palettes, but I'm sure you guys can Google the information and find it out there somewhere. But you guys can actually get a like refund or a check for up to $87. I'll tell you guys within this video for sure, because you guys did purchase that, there was the whole lawsuit behind it. So we'll go into the details within that, as well as the settlement, which I still find so trippy that I literally knew nothing about. Like, so tripped out about that. But anyways, if you guys are interested in hearing about that, of course, go and keep on watching. If y'all are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that we will get notified when I upload a new video, and make sure I'll give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to my second channel. I have a new video coming out tomorrow. It'll be listed down below. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all, before we get into this video, I'm just giving you guys a little bit of a warning that there is a lot of reading within today's video, because obviously this is dealing with the court details as well as the lawsuit and the person suing Huda Beauty and whatnot, and the settlement and all that good stuff. There is a lot of reading, and I feel like sometimes when I'm reading, I kind of like jump ahead and then I'm like, oh snap, gotta backpedal, and then I get all like boggled, you know what I'm saying? So I do apologize if my reading is all over the place, but there is literally like 6 screenshots full of reading. This is probably the most reading I've ever done within a video, but obviously I wanted to talk about this because I literally did not even know about this. I'm kind of shook. If you guys did not know, this is actually referring to the Neon Obsession palettes, which these are them right there if you guys did not see them. So if you guys purchase any of these, you guys will actually be eligible to receive a cash refund with the proof of purchase of up to $87. We'll go ahead and get into that at the end of this video, because that obviously is the newest details within this. However, I do want to give you guys a little bit of a recap and talk about this specifically, because I do know that there is a lot of pro pigment palettes out there that are listed as pro pigment palettes, and they will be obviously labeled as that because they technically are not safe for the eye area, which we all know everybody ends up using them within the eye area. However, this wasn't the case within Huda Beauty specifically. One of the most popular ones out there that you guys know of that are the pro pigment palettes are the Norvina palettes. Basically, there's ingredients within a specific, you know, set amount of shades within those palettes that are not safe for the eye area that can cause irritation or a rash or something like that. And that's why they're listed as pro pigment palettes, meaning that you could use them throughout the face and the body, obviously to do like Halloween style makeup, you know, things like that. Huda Beauty actually, according to the lawsuit right here, did not describe these, that they were not eye safe, until you actually purchased the product and then opened it up, and that's when you were able to know that, hey, this is not safe for the eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the details from October 26, 2020. So this was a how do you call it, like a headline thing that I found on Google, which I still am so surprised I haven't heard anything about it. But anyways, this is what it says in the title: Huda Beauty hid that Neon Obsession makeup palettes not approved for use around eyes. Class action alleges, because this is a class action lawsuit. So I just took y'all, if you guys are interested in this, you guys can go on to Google. I'm kind of dumb and I actually took a screenshot of it, and I didn't have the website of where this actually came from, but the journalist that did this is Aaron Shack, I believe that's how you pronounce the name. It's right here in the screenshot, you guys can see. So if you guys are interested in reading the whole entire thing, you guys can go ahead and look that up on Google. I just took like the most important screenshots of what I wanted to talk about within today's video. So this is what it says right here: the plaintiff, a California resident, says she was misled by the defendant, Huda Beauty USA Holdings Incorporated, advertising and marketing of its Neon Obsession products. After applying the makeup to the area around the eye, the woman allegedly experienced irritation and burning that was made worse by the difficulty she experienced removing the makeup. And see, here's the problem with it, is because there is certain ingredients to make a certain type of color that are irritating towards the eye area, because obviously, as you guys know, our eye area is very sensitive. It's very thin skin around then, so you have to be gentle, obviously, with the type of ingredients you're using. So anyways, moving forward right here, the plaintiff says she would not have purchased the Neon Obsession products had she known they contained color additives that haven't been approved for use in the eye area. And this is why it's so important for brands out there to actually list their products as pro pigment palettes and not as eyeshadow palettes. So whenever you see something listed as a pro pigment palette, 9 times out of 10 it's not safe for the eye area, or specific shades within that palette are not safe for the eye area. I feel like with the Norvina palette, there's specific shades that are not safe for the eye area, and then there are some that are safe for the eye area. I feel like with a lot of reds, they are listed as pro pigment, because I feel like a lot of red ingredient products have some type of irritation application towards around the eye. Anyways, moving forward here. Huda Beauty repeatedly referred to its Neon Obsession products as eyeshadows, while Huda Ca detailed in online tutorials and press engagements how to apply the makeup to the eye, the suit relays, which is 100% true. Obviously, if you guys see any of the imagery, it's literally focusing on just the eye. You can literally see the pigments being used on the eye. So I do feel like it's a very tricky situation when you're dealing with this, because if you're doing all the imagery for this eyeshadow palette, or you're just calling it a makeup palette and you're just focusing on the eyes, obviously the person purchasing it is going to view this as an eyeshadow palette. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely do think that if you put up billboards of the Neon Obsession and it's literally just focused on the eye, as you guys can see it with some of these images right here, then obviously one would think it's for an eyeshadow palette, right? So anyways, JCPenney and Sephora, Huda Beauty's retail partners, also promoted the makeup in store and online as eye products. The case says with suggested usage, language provided by the defendant detailing the application of the makeup to the eye area. And so this is the problem right here, that actually I guess the defendant had said you have to peel open this palette. I do have quite a few Huda Beauty palettes, however, I don't have any of the mini ones. So apparently this is a picture right here from the actual lawsuit, and you guys can see right here, it's kind of blurry, the image isn't really too good, but you actually have to open up an outer packaging, and then you could see right there where it says not intended for the eye area. So you literally have to purchase the product and then open up this package and then see in the inside to see, oh snap, this is not safe for the eye. Like, what? So I don't know, like, as of looking at this, I totally understand. I feel like it's a little bit of a sneaky move for Huda Beauty to not list this as not being safe for the eye. I feel like that should obviously be listed in the online description, as well as the retail partners as well too, you know? So anyways, moving forward right here, while the Neon Obsession products are sold in the same packaging as Huda Beauty's other Obsession eyeshadow products, the word eyeshadow was discreetly omitted from the products, name and replaced with palettes or pressed pigment palettes, the suit relays. According to the complaint, the only clue consumers are given regarding the approved use of the Neon Obsession product is quietly disclosed on a mouse print disclaimer with a hidden inner package, or inner page, where did I get package from? Inner page of the product's back label, where Huda Beauty indicates that the makeup is not intended for the eye area. So once again, that is referring to the picture that I just showed you guys right here. You guys can actually see where it's actually lifted up, and then you could see the whole like ingredient listing, and then where it says not safe for the eye area. I definitely do feel like that is very sneaky, and I don't really like that. Like, I feel like that's a little bit shady, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they were trying to get one by saying, oh, well, technically we did put it in there, but you have to purchase it and then peel off the packaging first in order to see. Like, that does not make any type of sense to me whatsoever. Anyways, moving forward right here, this is another quote from the actual lawsuit. Huda Beauty expects consumers to ignore its own affirmative advertisement and other promotional materials for the product, and then, once the product is in a consumer's hands, she or he must unwrap the outer plastic wrapper of the product and then peel the rear label sticker to reveal a disclaimer stating not intended for the eye area. And once again, I just want to show you guys can literally Google Neon Obsession Huda Beauty palettes, right? Look at the imagery for this. Like, she's literally sitting inside the star, just focusing on the eye. They're not focusing on anywhere else. Normally with a pro pigment palette or just like a makeup palette, you can use it on the cheeks, you can use it on the lips, you can use it on the body, throughout the face. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people use these palettes for costume makeup and Halloween makeup and character makeup. You know what I'm saying? It's not just for a eyeshadow palette. And this is where I do think it is very, very sneaky. And that's why I'm so surprised that I didn't really see this, because you guys know I do enjoy my Huda Beauty products. Honestly, a lot of them have worked for me. The one that I'm testing out right now, y'all will see. I'm having some problems with that, but you guys will see about that. Here goes another picture right here too. Like, she's literally just focusing on the eyes, and you could see this neon green shade specifically packed on the eye with a wing liner. So that's where I'm just kind of like, okay, this low-key was a little bit shady right here. And she knew exactly what she was doing by doing all the imagery like this, by using it on the eye, but then not listing it, hey, it's not eye safe. And I just don't really get that. So anyways, I want to go ahead and read a part of this email that I actually saw on Reddit. So this is what it says: a pressed pigment palette settlement information. If you purchase a Huda Beauty Neon Obsession Pressed Pigment Palette, you may be eligible for a cash refund of up to $87 with proof of purchase from a class action settlement. A proposed settlement has been reached in a class action lawsuit. Purchasers of Huda Beauty Neon Obsession Makeup Palettes sued the distributors Huda Beauty USA Holdings Incorporated, DBA, which is doing business as Huda Beauty, alleging violations of laws relating to the sale of the Huda Beauty Neon Obsession Pressed Pigment products. The plaintiffs allege that the products are unlawfully marketed in the United States for use in the eye area, and that Huda Beauty's labeling and marketing failed to disclose material information about the products. Huda Beauty denies plaintiff's claims, denies any wrongdoing, and asserts that the products are safe, and asserts that the product are safe and effective. The court has not decided whether Huda Beauty did anything wrong. The parties agreed to the proposed settlement to resolve the lawsuit and avoid the expenses and uncertainties of continuing the lawsuit. So this is where it says if you're a member of the class, you have 3 options. You can make a claim. I don't know what the rest of it says. This actually says right here, if you guys are interested in doing the settlement, it says neonobsessionsettlement.com. So there you go. I said within the intro that I don't know how to claim for that, but now I do. So it says that you guys actually have to file for this claim before January 12th, 2022 online at the neonobsessionsettlement.com. So I actually am very curious about what the settlement is for the main person that's suing, because if you guys have not been part of like a class action lawsuit before, I was with one for Mac. I remember somebody sued Mac for like time something for not getting their breaks or whatever, and we all got a piece of change. However, the main person that was suing got a big chunk of change, so I'm really curious to know what the settlement was. So basically what this means that Huda Beauty decided to say, you know what, let's just go ahead and settle this. I'm gonna go ahead and pay you something as well as the people who purchased the palette. I'm kind of tripped out about this though. I don't really understand with the cash refund of up to $87. Does that mean like if you purchase multiple palettes, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe these palettes are like $25 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So like $87, that's like a lot of money to get back. Anyways, in closing out this video, I just want to say I feel like it's kind of shady for people to list their products as, you know, obviously that it's good for the eye and that you could use it on the eye, but then you have to actually purchase the product and know that it literally says on the back of the packaging, oh no, this is not intended for the eye area. I feel like that's kind of shady, and hopefully she learns from her mistakes with this, because I feel like she was trying to be slick with it, or her marketing team was trying to be slick with it, because I think that they know if they listed it as like a body palette that people would be like, wait, what am I going to use this for? Because a lot of people on the daily are not going to be doing character makeup and Halloween makeup and, you know, theater makeup. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like them listing it as an eyeshadow palette is obviously going to sell way better than listing it as a pro pigment palette. But you guys know with a lot of other brands, they're listed as pro pigment palettes, and that's obviously to save their buds from getting sued. So I don't really understand why she thought she was smarter than this, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the imagery for the actual products, you know? Like when you look at the imagery, it's like clearly it's focusing on the eye and not on the face. And I feel like when you use a pro pigment palette, obviously you can use it on the cheeks and use it on the lips and use it, you know, throughout the body if you're doing like body makeup. You get me? So anyways, that wraps up this video. If you guys purchased the Neon Obsession palette, make sure you guys go to that website so you guys can file for your refund on that, because that's a little bit shady. You get me? Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on this whole entire lawsuit, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.